Ooh, what's up, homies? It's SuperBaconGaming, and today I'm gonna be telling a little bit of a story because in my channel update video, I asked people on the stories and nobody really responded. So, I'm gonna see how this video does, how many likes and how many views and all that stuff. And, I'm gonna see if more people like the stories because people don't usually comment. So, I'm just gonna base it off of views and likes and whatnot. And basically, here's a story of one of my most recent fights that I probably in school. Yeah, so this is probably my most recent fight that I've been in. And yeah, so in PE, so I had fourth period PE, and before fourth period you had nutrition or whatever. So I would just get dressed and wait for the teachers to come out with my friends. We're just talking or whatever. So it was kind of a cold day, but it was starting to warm up, so I took off my sweater and then I wrapped in a ninja mask around my face, and, my friends were laughing, so I just sort of kept it on. And, I wasn't really bothering anybody, so, I just sort of kept it on. Well, then this one kid, the PE teacher comes, he says to get in position, get into your spots so we can get started. But that's just to get in spots before you actually get started. After that, there's still, 5 more minutes. So, I was walking back to my spot, and then I'm just waiting there, and then this one kid yanks one of the sleeves of the hoodie that's on my face, and it kind of chokes me a little bit. So, I don't really say anything. I just grab the cap that he's wearing, and then I throw it off in the distance. I'm like, yeah, dude, seriously, just don't pull it. I kind of choked a little bit. But then he gets angry for some reason, even though he started this whole thing, he gets angry at me. So, he keep in mind, at the time I was 5'8" or something. I'm currently 5'10", but at the time I was 5'7" or 5'8", and he's 4'9", 4'10". I'm not kidding. He was a full foot shorter than me. So, he comes charging at me, the shoulders hunched, being all tough guy. He comes up to me, and he tries yanking it again, but then I just grab his hat, I throw it again, and then I push him away, so he comes back. I do the same thing. He keeps coming another 2 times. I do the same thing again and again. So I'm like, okay, dude, really, just stop. So he's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. So, he's kind of being creepy about it. I know you're not going to stop, but he's kind of telling me that he's not going to stop with the tone that he was using. So, I'm just running my warm-up laps. I'm ahead of the most people. There's only the 1 or 2 people ahead of me, but I'm running, and then, this short kid, he sprints up to me. I can hear his footsteps, because it was a concrete ground or cement, so, I could clearly hear him as he was trying to catch up to me, and so I kind of keep going ahead. I don't really look back, but then he sprints up to me, and he tries to trip me by, sweeping me with 1 foot, but then he kind of ends up almost falling himself. So, I just sort of keep running, and then after that, we're waiting for the instructor to get the stuff so we can start everything. So, we're just waiting there for the PE teacher, and then the kid comes up to me, and I think he went to the bathroom or something, so he was coming out of the building, and then, so he's walking, and then he passes by me, and then he sort of does, a super shoulder bump, when you pass someone in the hallway, and you accidentally hit each other's shoulders, but it was kind of by accident. Well, this kid, he kind of leaned back with his right shoulder and then hit my shoulder as hard as he could, but it kind of ended up hitting my bicep because he's pretty short. So I just I'm like, hey dude, seriously, you don't want to do this. So I just push him away. I'm like, dude, seriously, stop. It's getting pretty annoying. I could kill you, literally. I wasn't trying to say, hey, dude, I could kill you. But, I'm saying, dude, you couldn't win against me, so just back off. But then this kid, he's one of those cool kids, He's a cool kid. He's never going to back off from a fight, dude. He does a sport every day. He does 5 different sports. He does lacrosse, dude. He's ultimate athlete, dude. So he's walking up to me. He clenched his hand into a fist, and he swings at me, so I kind of dodge it by going the other by like moving my body in the direction of the hit, so it actually passes by me. And then, I push him. He tries to hit me again, and then I stop him at the elbow, kind of the inside of the elbow, and then I grab him. So what I do is I let go of his elbow, and then I put my arm around on the back of his throat, and then I secure my hand to my chest, and then I sweep him down to the floor, and I'm holding him. So this time I'm actually trying to be violent. I'm like, okay, dude, seriously, stop. Okay, if you don't stop, I will seriously hurt you. Okay, so this kid, he actually starts getting shaken by me. He's like, dude, let go. The teachers are coming. They're gonna see. We're gonna get in trouble for fighting. So he's kind of like shaky and everything, and he's talking really quickly, and he's like talking in a higher voice than usual. He's like, dude, come on, seriously, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble. Please, please, please don't. I don't want to get in detention for fighting. So I grab him and I throw him to the floor again. I'm like, stop, dude. You're not gonna win. So he tries. So then he goes to his friends, and then he's like, oh yeah, dude. He didn't even scare me. He just let go of me because teachers were coming or whatever. He was scared. I was just laughing my butt off and everything. So he's trying to be all tough about it, but really, when I didn't say anything to his friends, but his friends were kind of cheering me on when I was choke holding him. So they didn't really believe him because everybody knew what was happening. And then later that day, my friends were like, dude, you like choked Jaden. And then that's the name we're gonna give him. So we're like, dude, you choked him. I'm like, yeah. So and they're like, dude, but you're like a pretty chill guy usually. You don't like do stuff like that. You're just kind of chill. I'm like, well, I know he was kind of being annoying. So I'm like, yeah, but like when people annoy you, you just kind of yell at them. So my friends were kind of shocked because I haven't known them for that long. This was my first year here knowing them. So they were kind of shocked at this. And yeah, so that was basically it. He kind of tried to be tough guy around me, and he tried to make threats. Eventually, I told him, okay, dude, seriously, you're not gonna win. And then he kept trying to be tough guy around his friends. And then, nothing really happened after that, but, I guess I kind of won the two battles, like the battle then and the future battle, so he wouldn't come back to me. So that's what I did. And yeah, I don't really promote violence because, it's always a bad thing, especially if you don't know how to really fight well. Like, I don't really know how to fight well, like, technically, but, I've never really lost one against people. So I mean, I don't think you should really pick fights with people, kind of like I did with him. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Again, just like, you don't have to comment or anything, or just watch this video again or something. Like and dislike if you don't like stories at all. If you absolutely hate my stories, and that's basically it for this video. I'm gonna try doing another stream or a let's play. I'll announce it ahead of time. If I do a stream, and if I decide to do a let's play, I'll kind of just upload it whenever. Hopefully next week around there. So yeah, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Check out my other videos. This is SuperBaconGaming, and I'm out.